Rubble. Everywhere rubble. Buildings reduced to skeletal frames. Smoke rises from makeshift fires in oil barrels. People in threadbare coats shuffle through snow-covered streets, faces hollow with hunger. Title card. Berlin, winter 1946, 1 year after the war. Klaus Müller, 11. Thin as a rail, dirty blonde hair, wears a coat 3 sizes too big with holes in it. His blue eyes are too old for his face. He climbs through rubble with the practiced ease of a street rat. He carries a burlap sack containing a few potatoes and a dented tin can. Klaus descends into what was once a basement. It's now home. A single candle flickers. His mother, Greta Müller, 38, sits wrapped in blankets, coughing. She looks 20 years older than she is. His sister, Anna, 7, huddles beside her, shivering. Klaus, holding up the sack. Mama, I found potatoes. 4 of them. Greta, weak smile, my clever boy. Where did you? She breaks into a coughing fit. Blood-flecked spittle on her handkerchief. Klaus, quickly, I traded for them. Fair trade. He's lying. Anna looks at him knowingly, but says nothing. Anna, whispering, Klaus, I'm so hungry. Klaus, kneeling beside her, I know, Martian. I know. He pulls out 1 potato, cuts it into quarters with a rusty knife, gives 2 pieces to Anna, 1 to his mother, keeps the smallest for himself. Greta, Klaus, you need to eat more than. Klaus, I ate earlier, Mama. I'm fine. Another lie. His stomach growls, betraying him. Klaus wanders through the ruins. He passes. An old woman begging. Children his age fighting over a moldy bread crust. A man trading his wedding ring for a can of beans. Soviet soldiers patrolling, weapons ready. Klaus approaches a market area where vendors sell scraps. Everything requires ration stamps or valuables. He has neither. He spots a vendor momentarily distracted. Klaus's hand moves toward a turnip. A hand grabs his wrist. Vendor, German, angry thief. Little rat. Klaus wrenches free, runs. The vendor doesn't chase. Not worth the energy. Klaus watches from behind rubble. The base is a world apart. Fences, guards, lights, trucks coming and going. The smell of food wafts from the mess hall. His stomach clenches. American soldiers move about, well-fed, laughing. To Klaus, they might as well be from another planet. Klaus, to himself, in German, they have so much. We have nothing. He watches a garbage truck dump refuse. Even their garbage probably has more food than his family seen in weeks. Klaus returns with his burlap sack and a piece of wire. He waits until the guard patrol passes, then approaches the fence. His small size is an advantage. There's a gap at the bottom where the fence doesn't quite meet the ground. He begins digging with his hands, widening it. Klaus squeezes through the gap. His heart pounds. If caught by Americans, they might send him to an orphanage. If caught by Soviets, worse. He creeps toward a building with a loading dock. Crates are stacked outside. He pries one open, canned goods. He stuffs his sack. Beans, peaches, condensed milk. A light sweeps across the area. Klaus freezes. Voice OS, in English, hey. Someone's by the supply shed. Klaus runs. Boots pound behind him. He's fast, but malnourished. He stumbles over rubble. A hand grabs his collar, lifts him. Sergeant William Bill Thompson, 28. African-American. Holds Klaus easily. He's big, muscular, but his eyes are kind. With him is Corporal Jimmy Sullivan, 24. Red-haired, freckled. Sullivan, in English, just a kid. Probably after food. Thompson, in English, I'll take him to the MP station. Klaus doesn't understand English, but he understands authority. He thrashes, terrified. Klaus, in German, frantic, bit. Please. Mean Schwester, my sister. She's hungry. Bit. Thompson sets Klaus down, but keeps a firm hand on his shoulder. He looks at the boy properly. Filthy, skeletal, terrified. Thompson, in English, quietly, easy kid. Easy. He kneels to Klaus's eye level. Klaus flinches. Thompson, CONT'd. In broken German, ich nicht hurt. Not hurt. Klaus, in German, you speak German? Thompson, in German, heavily accented, little. Very little. Sullivan, in English, Bill, we gotta report this. Thompson, in English, yeah. In a minute. He looks at Klaus's sack, pulls out the canned goods. Thompson, CONT'd. in German, pointing at Klaus, then himself. You hungry? Family hungry? Klaus nods, tears streaming down his dirty face. Klaus in German, my mother is sick. My sister is 7. We have nothing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thompson's jaw tightens. He looks at Sullivan. Thompson, in English, I got a little sister back home. She's 8. Sullivan, in English, Bill, if we let him go with that stuff, we're in deep. Thompson, in English, standing. Then we don't let him go with that stuff. He picks up the sack of canned goods, hands them to Sullivan, then takes Klaus's hand. Thompson, so indeed, in German, kommen. The mess hall is closed for the night, but Thompson has a key. He flips on lights. Klaus stands frozen in the doorway, staring at the tables, the kitchen, the smell of food still lingering in the air. Thompson, in English, to Sullivan, stay here. I'll be back. He disappears into the kitchen. Klaus hears cabinets opening, the sound of a can opener. Sullivan crouches to Klaus's level. Sullivan, in English, slowly, what's your name, kid? Klaus, not understanding, ich verstehe nicht. Sullivan points to himself. Sullivan, Jimmy. My name, Jimmy. He points to Klaus questioningly. Klaus, understanding Klaus. I am Klaus. Sullivan, smiling Klaus. Good name. Thompson returns with a tray. Hot soup, bread with butter, a chocolate bar, and a canteen of milk. He sets it before Klaus. Klaus stares at it like it's a mirage. Thompson, in German, eat. Essen. Klaus, shaking his head, my sister. My mother. They need. Thompson, in German, you eat now. Then we help family. Klaus hesitates, then falls on the food like a starving animal. He's halfway through when he suddenly stops, looks guilty. Klaus, in German, I should save this for Anna. Thompson, in German, no. You eat. We have more for sister. Klaus continues eating, tears streaming down his face. Thompson and Sullivan exchange looks. Sullivan, in English, quietly, Jesus, Bill. When's the last time he ate? Thompson, in English, days, probably. Maybe longer. Thompson fills a box, canned goods, chocolate bars, powdered milk, crackers, even a blanket. Sullivan adds cigarettes. Sullivan, in English, for trading. Cigarettes are better than gold here. Thompson, in English, will call it cultural outreach. Sullivan, in English, grinning, that's what we're calling it. Thompson, in English, that's exactly what we're calling it. Thompson and Sullivan escort Klaus to the gate, carrying the box. Klaus carries a separate smaller bag, filled with candies and snacks. The gate guard, 20s, stops them. Gate guard, in English, Sarge, what's with the kid and the supplies? Thompson, in English, official business. Cultural outreach program. Gate guard, skeptical, cultural outreach. At 2,100 hours? Thompson, in English, best time for it. You gonna report me to Captain Morrison? The guard looks at Klaus, at the box, then back at Thompson. Gate guard, in English, sighing, I didn't see anything. Thompson, in English, smart man. Thompson and Sullivan follow Klaus through the ruins. They're in full uniform, armed. Soviet sector is nearby. This is risky. Sullivan, in English, nervous. Bill, if we run into Russians. Thompson, in English, we won't. Sullivan, in English, but if we do. Thompson, in English, then we're 2 lost GIs helping a kid. Play dumb. They navigate bombed-out streets. People watch from shadows, suspicious, desperate, defeated. Klaus enters first. Klaus, in German, Mama. Anna. Wake up. Greta startles awake, sees Klaus silhouetted against the entrance. Behind him, 2 American soldiers in uniform. Greta, in German, frightened. Klaus, what have you done? Klaus, in German, excited. It's okay, Mama. They're good. They brought food. Thompson and Sullivan have to duck to enter. The candlelight flickers across their faces. Anna clings to her mother, terrified. Thompson sets down the box, takes off his helmet. He smiles at Greta. Thompson, in German, good evening, ma'am. Your son, very brave. Greta, in German, still fearful. He tried to steal from you? Thompson, in German, he tried to feed his family. Different thing. Sullivan kneels beside Anna, pulls out a chocolate bar, offers it to her. She looks at her mother for permission. Greta, in German, to Anna, it's okay, labeling. Anna takes it carefully, as if it might disappear. She unwraps it, takes a tiny bite, and her eyes go wide. Anna
Stream
in German,
down Greta's
Mama,
face.
it's sweet.
Greta
It's so sweet.
in German,
To
tears.
Thompson, why? Why do this? We are nothing. We are German. You are American. We lost. We deserve nothing. Thompson is quiet for a moment. Thompson in English, to Sullivan. How do I say this? He switches to broken German, speaking slowly. Thompson CONT'd. In German, war over. War finished. You not enemy. You people. Hungry people. We have food. We share. He pulls a photo from his wallet, a young African-American girl smiling at the camera. Thompson CONT'd. In German, my sister. Ruby. 8 years old. He points to Anna. Thompson CONT'd. In German, when I see her, I see Ruby. I think, what if Ruby hungry? What I want someone do. Greta, in German, crying, thank you. Danke. Danke Sean. Sullivan begins unpacking the box, showing them what's inside. Canned meat, vegetables, milk powder, sugar, coffee, chocolate. Sullivan, in English, to Thompson, tell her the cigarettes. For trading. Thompson, in German, holding up the cigarettes, these for trade. Very valuable. Can get more food. Medicine maybe. Klaus stands watching, still clutching his bag of candies and snacks, overwhelmed. Thompson and Sullivan prepare to leave. Klaus follows them out. Klaus, in German, sir, why you help us? Germans killed Americans. We were bad. Thompson crouches down to Klaus's level. Thompson, in German, struggling, listen. Klaus, you not bad. You child. Just child. He switches to English, speaking slowly, so Klaus might understand the emotion, if not the words. Thompson CONT'd. In English, back home in Georgia, people treat me bad. Because of my skin. They say I'm less than human. But my mama, she taught me. Hate is a poison. You drink it hoping someone else dies. I won't drink that poison, Klaus. I won't. He points to his uniform, to the American flag patch. Thompson CONT'd. In English, I wear this uniform not because America is perfect. I wear it hoping it can be better. You understand? Klaus doesn't understand the words, but he understands the tone. He nods. Thompson CONT'd. In German, you good boy. Take care, family. Klaus, in German, will I see you again? Thompson, in German, maybe. Maybe yes. He ruffles Klaus's hair, stands. Sullivan waves. Sullivan, in English, stay safe, kid. They disappear into the rubble-strewn darkness. Klaus returns to find his mother and sister eating canned peaches straight from the tin. Anna's face is smeared with syrup, and she's laughing, actually laughing, for the first time in months. Anna, in German, Klaus. Try this. It's like candy but better. Klaus sits down, accepts the tin. The sweetness is almost painful. Greta, in German, Klaus. You could have been shot. Trying to steal from the Americans. Klaus, in German, but I wasn't mama. They were kind. Greta, in German, thoughtful, yes. They were. She coughs, but less violently than before. Perhaps just having a full stomach helps. Anna, in German, the big soldier. He had kind eyes. Like Papa's eyes. Before. Silence. They don't talk about their father much. He died on the Eastern Front in 1944. Klaus, in German, Mama. Does this mean not all of them hate us? Greta, in German. I don't know, Liebling. I don't know. But those two, they showed mercy. Remember this. Remember that in the darkest time, strangers showed mercy. Thompson and Sullivan return. Captain Morrison, 35, stern-faced, waits at the entrance. Morrison, in English, Sergeant Thompson. Corporal Sullivan. A word. They exchange nervous looks, follow him inside. Morrison closes the door, crosses his arms. Morrison, in English. The gate guard reported 2 soldiers leaving base at 2,100 hours with military supplies and a German child. Care to explain? Thompson, in English, sir. We were conducting cultural outreach. Morrison, in English. Cut the crap, Sergeant. What were you doing? Thompson straightens. Thompson, in English. Kid tried to steal food, sir. For his family. Mother's sick, little sister's starving. I couldn't just throw him in lockup or send him off empty-handed. Morrison, in English. So you took unauthorized supplies off base into potentially hostile territory? Sullivan, in English, sir, if I may. Morrison, in English, you may not. Morrison walks to his window, looks out at the base. Morrison, so indeed. In English, you know what the problem with you two is? Thompson, in English, no, sir. Morrison, in English, turning. You make it damn hard to do my job. I should write you up. I should have you both on latrine duty for a month. He pauses. Morrison. But then I'd have to explain to the chaplain why I punished 2 soldiers for showing Christian charity to a starving child. Thompson and Sullivan exchange surprised looks. Morrison, so indeed. In English, I'm going to pretend this was an authorized outreach mission. We're going to document it as such. And if you two happen to conduct similar outreach in the future, you'll damn well file the paperwork first. Understood? Thompson, in English, sir, yes, sir. Morrison, in English, dismissed. As they reach the door. Morrison, so indeed. In English, and Thompson? Thompson, in English, sir. Morrison, in English, my mother's German. From Hamburg. Haven't heard from her family since before the war. So thank you for remembering they're human. Thompson, in English, yes, sir. Set to period-appropriate music. Thompson and Sullivan returning to the basement shelter with more supplies. Klaus learning basic English from the soldiers. Other GIs getting involved, bringing clothes, medicine. Greta's health slowly improving. Anna playing with a doll one of the soldiers brought. Klaus helping other neighborhood children connect with the Americans. A makeshift outreach program forming. Children lining up at the base fence for candy and snacks. Soldiers tossing chocolate bars over the fence to waiting hands. Klaus acting as translator between soldiers and local families. The fence is now a meeting place. A dozen German children wait on the other side. Thompson and Sullivan, along with several other GIs, hand out candy, chocolate, and small food packages. Klaus, looking healthier now, helps distribute them and translates. Klaus, in English, still accented but clear. Sergeant Thompson, this is Maria. Her father died in war. She lives with grandmother. Thompson, in English, hi Maria. You like chocolate? Klaus translates. Maria nods shyly. Thompson hands her 2 chocolate bars. Thompson, CONT'd. In English, one for you, one for grandmother. The shelter has been transformed. Real beds now, donated by the Americans. A small stove. Shelves with food. Greta looks healthier, though still weak. She's sewing, repairing clothes. Anna does schoolwork at a small table. Books provided by the base chaplain. Klaus enters with Thompson. Thompson, in English, Mrs. Muller, good evening. Greta, in English, heavily accented, good evening, Sergeant. Klaus, teach me English. Thompson, in English, smiling, you're doing great. He sits down at the table. This has become routine. Thompson, CONT'd. In English, Klaus, I have something to tell you. Klaus, in English, yes? Thompson, in English, I'm being reassigned. Back to the States. I leave in 2 weeks. Klaus's face falls. Klaus, in English, you go. Forever? Thompson, in English, not forever. But for a long time, yes. Anna, in German, upset, no. You can't go. Greta pulls Anna close. Thompson, in English, to Klaus. But the program continues. More soldiers will help. Captain Morrison, he's making it official. And Sullivan stays for another year. Klaus, in English, fighting tears, I will miss you. Thompson, in English, I'll miss you too, kid. He pulls out an envelope. Thompson, CONT'd. In English, this is my address in Georgia. When mail service gets better, you write me, okay? Tell me how you're doing. Klaus, in English, I will write. I promise. Thompson, in English, and Klaus, I'm proud of you. You've become a good translator. You've helped so many families. You took something bad, being hungry, trying to steal, and you turned it into something good. Klaus, in English, because you showed me. You showed me people can be good, even to enemy. Thompson, in English, we were never enemies, Klaus. We were just on different sides of a bad situation. But the war's over. Now we're just people trying to live. A convoy of trucks prepares to depart. Soldiers load gear. Thompson, in full uniform with a duffel bag, walks toward a truck. Klaus, Anna, and Greta wait at the fence. They're not allowed inside, but Thompson gets permission to say goodbye at the gate. He crouches down, hugs Anna first. She clings to him, crying. Anna, in German, thank you for the chocolate. Thank you for everything. Thompson, in German, you're welcome, little one. Be good for your mama. He stands, shakes Greta's hand. She pulls him into a hug instead. Greta, in English, you save us. You save my children. I never forget. Thompson, in English, you're strong people. You would have survived anyway. Greta, in English, maybe survive. But you help us live. Different thing. Finally, he turns to Klaus. The boy tries to be brave, but tears stream down his face. Thompson, in English, hey. Men don't cry, right? Klaus, in English. That's stupid. Men can cry. Thompson laughs, wipes his own eyes. Thompson, in English, yeah. You're right. Men can cry. He puts his hand on Klaus's shoulder. Thompson, so indeed. In English, remember what I told you about hate being poison? Klaus, in English, yes. Thompson, in English, never forget that. You're going to rebuild this country someday. You and kids like you. When you do, build it on kindness, not hate. Promise me. Klaus, in English, I promise. They hug. A long embrace between soldier and boy, between former enemies, between friends. Sullivan appears, also in departure gear. Sullivan, in English, Bill, we gotta go. Thompson nods, releases Klaus. He pulls out one last thing from his pocket, a Hershey's chocolate bar. Thompson, in English, for the road. Klaus takes it, grips it like treasure. Klaus, in English, Sergeant Thompson? When I grow up, I want to be like you. Thompson, in English, smiling through tears, no, Klaus. When you grow up, be better than me. Be the man who rebuilds instead of destroys. Be the man who feeds instead of fights. Can you do that? Klaus, in English, yes. I can do that. Thompson salutes. Klaus, not knowing what else to do, salutes back. Thompson and Sullivan board the truck. As it pulls away, Klaus runs alongside the fence, waving. Thompson waves back until the truck disappears around a corner. Klaus walks home, still clutching the chocolate bar. He passes the ruins, but something's different now. Construction has begun in places. People are working, rebuilding. He spots a younger child, maybe 5, digging through rubble. The child is filthy, clearly hungry. Klaus stops, looks at the chocolate bar in his hand. He thinks of Thompson, of kindness, of passing it forward. He approaches the child. Klaus, in German, hey. Are you hungry? The child nods, frightened. Klaus breaks the chocolate bar in half, offers one piece. Klaus, so indeed, in German, here. Take it. The child takes it hesitantly, then grabs it and runs. Klaus watches him go, smiling. Klaus Müller became a translator for the Allied forces, helping rebuild post-war Germany. He later worked for the United Nations, advocating for refugee children. William Thompson returned to Georgia, where he became a teacher and civil rights activist. He and Klaus exchanged letters for 40 years. The informal candy bar drops at U.S. bases across Germany became institutionalized, evolving into official aid programs that helped millions of German civilians survive the post-war years. Small acts of kindness, even between former enemies, can change the course of history.